Okay.
Why is cybersecurity in the workplace such a big challenge? And what could be the possible attacks in this hybrid workplace? If someone, I mean, we've discussed about this, but I think people are looking at more exposure to this question. So maybe
Sujoy.
Vineet or Sujoy could take a lead on this thought.
Okay, so when we talk about hybrid, people must be understanding it is working from office as well as working from remote areas, as well as it can be home or some outside any other place. So most of the organization before pandemic had fairly good security systems, technologies, and SOPs to protect their intellectual property as well as the data. The problem started after when the pandemic hit, and there was lockdown, and everybody has to move to their respective home, and work from there. So where the most important thing when they started working from home is that the control which was there when you from there to the IT department, IT team, especially the security team in IT department, that control started missing. People were not able to, the resources were not able, because they were also operating from home. So they were not able to monitor the what kind of things, what kind of activities are happening at the employees' endpoints on their laptop or desktop, whatever they were using from home. And another important thing was there, the network connectivity, which was fully secured when those employees were working in the organization. But when they moved to their home, they started using their own hotspot, their own DSL, whatever they got during that time. They started using it to connect, and they were started using connecting. There are technologies where you can connect your corporate applications and all. But the problem arises from on the control piece and the monitoring piece at the endpoint. And another most important thing which I talked about a little back is that the updates, the patches, and all those things which were missing, which were happening automatically or manually when you were working from from the offices. That got exploited, and Vineet talked about numbers, that in percentage, that how many attacks happened during that particular time. And if the weakest link was that only, that the patches were not up to the mark, or whatever technology you guys are people were using over the internet, open, because those internets are open internet. They call it as open because there's no firewall, no security is there on those internet. So those got exploited, and through that, the cyber criminals entered to the main systems, the main corporate system, using that particular pipe, using that particular. So now what we're saying that it is going to remain because people have adopted this kind of hybrid working. So you have to be very careful on the endpoint devices from wherever your employees are working, your partners or any other associates who are working with.
Okay.